It's another episode of MC Mind where it's all about improving your rap skills. This is Deluxe. Let's get into it. Today we have a fan question from Alex Duran. What is the main difference between writing with the beat and without a beat? When you're writing with the beat, it's going to be easier to count bars, to maintain your verse structure. The beat is going to establish the emotion and vibe of your verse. The other thing I think of too is that if you have a great sense of rhythm, then you can expand it. You can actually use more creative rhythm patterns. So instead of just straight 8th note based patterns or 16th note based patterns, you can start getting into advanced stuff like triplets and syncopation. You know it fits musically because it's not up to you to maintain that steady pulse in your verse. Without the beat, meaning you're just writing the verse straight from mind to paper to put to another beat that you don't know what it's going to be. The emotion and the vibe is going to come from the lyrics because there's no beat there. You have to maintain and remember like, okay, well here's the vibe I want to create as I'm writing this verse. It's going to be harder to maintain your count of bars. You know, you may write a line that's actually 3 bars and then write another line that's 1 bar and you have to go back and edit. There's another video that talks about editing your writing. You have to go back and edit to make it fit when you're gonna put it on a different beat. And also when you write without a beat, you have to remember the flow because there's nothing on the paper that's going to tell you that this sounds like this. You just have to remember that, okay, when I'm writing, when I wrote this down, I'm actually gonna say it like da, 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 as opposed to da, 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 da. You have to remember the rhythm pattern of the words that you're writing down because there's no beat to remind you of it. I'm gonna answer this question. I know you didn't ask it, but I'm gonna answer it because it's gonna come up. It really depends. Early on, when you're starting out, it's probably best to write with the beat. It gives you the structure you need to kind of create within and start. But as you get better, once you really have that ingrained, like, okay, I know what 4 bars feels like, I know what 8 bars and 16 bars feel like, then I would say that it can actually hamper to write to a beat directly. Now, if you say, all right, let me hear this beat, get the vibe from the beat that you're going to write to, step away, let your mind just play with the vibe, play with the emotion, play with the content, create something, come back to the beat, and then craft your verse to fit the beat better, and I think you'll get a better verse that way. As far as writing with the beat or without the beat, assuming you have a strong sense of rhythm, then you can do both. You need to have the vibe of what you're going for. So if you're writing without the beat, just make sure you have a vibe that you want to communicate. So however you get a vibe, if it's off a beat or if it's off of just thoughts, go from that. So beat without a beat, it all depends on the vibe. Alex Duran, thank you for the question. To you watching, tell me what you think. Is it better to write with the beat or without a beat? Tell me in the comments below here. If you love the video, click the like button right there. Keep in contact, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a link in the description to where you can ask me a question and also join our email list. You'll be the first to get the free drills and free tips before anybody else. So thank you again for watching. You know I appreciate it. I love sharing my love. I love teaching and emceeing. And until next time, I will see you when I see you.